Hello YouTube and welcome to this CaoCao Let's Play. I'm Ruha and we're gonna take a look at the Let's Play in Mandated Heaven for CaoCao. So, CaoCao is not ignorant to the failing of the Han, yet he will fight all the same to see its survival. Despite his loyalty, he has nevertheless experienced firsthand the capricious nature of the imperial court. The emperor, split between corrupt eunuchs and the resistant empress, proffers generosity to Cao Cao with one hand, yet cruelty with the other. Recalled now to fight the emperor's enemies, Cao Cao will proliferate the imperial message to all, whether with conjured rhetoric or remorseless steel. So, that's the start of CaoCao. The intro CaoCao that we get. It's a very hard starting position. We're playing on, it should be very hard, 20-minute battle limit. Settings for this Let's Play, it's a hard starting position. It's kinda hard, I think. I played the first couple of turns. And it was very doable, so I think we're gonna be fine. But we'll find out, and one of the things we want to do with CaoCao is not settle for Chen, but take over the lands of his father, because that will give us a bit of a different starting position compared to the regular campaign, where CaoCao does end up starting in Chen, so yes, that's where we're going to be starting. And first we will start without any kind of land. So what does that mean to us? We're just going to be taking turns doing the missions and then picking a place to live, basically. And once we're there, we can use credibility to incite proxy wars, influence diplomatic relationships, and we get this through credibility, which recovers over time. So if you spend it, you'll get more. The less credibility you have, the quicker it recovers, basically. So our playstyle focuses on diplomatic manipulation. So we'll be spending some time in the diplomacy screens. So unique features is Tiger and Leopard Cavalry, available for characters at rank 3 or higher, which are good against missile defense with low damage, very good against archers basically. And Heavy Tiger and Leopard Cavalry, which is basically the same but more defense and I think a little bit more damage. We get farming garrison, agricultural building chain, which gives us more food and replenishment, which is really nice. And we get the Tuntian conscription building chain. Starting rank, it's a starting rank for all new recruits, seasonal retinues, food for farming, low redeployment costs, and but also unfortunately a lot less population growth, which is not really a big ass problem, I don't think, but we'll see. So what does CaoCao bring to the table? Minus 10% upkeep for cavalry and plus 15 military supplies, so we can play a little bit more aggressive if we wanted to. So yeah, that's basically it. So let's dive into the campaign and see what's what.
Dark rumors are spoken in every corner of the land. The Han have claimed their rightful place with steel and blood, and have stood for centuries as the ruling dynasty of China, inheritors of the Qin's right to rule. In the many years since their ascendancy, myriad Han emperors have ruled the land, and each has maintained the dynasty in their own way. The current emperor's rule, however, is beset by turmoil. His corrupt eunuch... China is divided, Cao Cao. From the imperial court to the burgeoning rebellions in the northeast, strife blossoms across the land.
此番贼寇横行，万万不可姑息。盖因庙堂之上，延患外戚横行，以致朝堂昏昏，天下大乱。庙堂之上，朽木为官，而我并未与之为伍。朝廷派我出兵勘乱，除眼前暴民之外，我心中自有思虑，那便是匡扶汉室。
Before that, however, you must ascend. You have no titles and no claim. Yet defeating rebels to the north may find you favor. Your father governs to the southeast. His lands may provide you shelter.
此言甚善，我必当机敏行事，服于诸侯。若是此番不得诸侯赏识，或许可以对其加以利用。
As you say, you must progress patiently but forcefully, and in time all will surely know your merit.
Alright, so that's the starting point where we are. Cao Cao right now is basically a general in the army of the Emperor. Has no lands, his father has lands, and his goal is to make a name for himself, get lands, and eventually perhaps even rule the Empire. So we'll see about this little bit of a dream here in this next piece. The good servant. Some things are made to last while others wither. The assessment made about his person played on Cao Cao's mind. In times of peace, he will be a good servant. Cao Cao felt his destiny was not in serving others, but he believed in the dynasty of the Han. In times of strife, he will be a dangerous chief. This made Cao Cao smile and wonder what he would make of the empire were he in control. Alright, so we need to weed out crime and corruption, and our efforts will be rewarded in time. So let's see what kind of rewards Cao Cao is gonna get. Mission issued. Magistrate Cao foretells a chance in the wind. In your position as a magistrate, reports have come in that a local group of farmers and tradesmen, angered by poor harvests and high taxes, have taken up arms against the state. We must put a stop to this, otherwise every disgruntled peasant from here to the capital would think of doing the same. So this is where the game sets the tone for the time before our original Three Kingdoms campaign. And we're basically in a China where there's famine, where there's looting, where there's uprisings, where people are unhappy and starving, and generally not a good time to be alive in China under this current Han Empire. And so we see a lot of looters running around, and one of the things Cao Cao will have to do in the start of his campaign is dealing with those. So we gotta fight Shenxi over here, and we will get 50% campaign movement range for the next 6 turns, which is really gonna help us with our next missions. You'll see once we get there. So that's what we're gonna do for sure. Let's see what we got. The mission issued, the good servant we've seen, the fiction development. Liu Bai has taken the town of Pyongyang. Alright, and then we gained some ancillaries. Let's see, Jade Statue of Confucius. That's never bad, especially for Cao Cao. We gain a military expert, which enables the turtle formation. Also very nice. 100% range attack block chance. 500% charge resist. Also nice, and an eavesdropper. Not that great, but okay, we'll take it. So let's see, this army consists of EG militia and a champion. We should be able to beat that easily with what we got. We'll have our saber militia hold the line, destroy them with our archers from afar, and then we'll charge in these guys, and we can probably battle the general with Cao Cao. So let's dive right in. We'll take a look at this first battle. The next couple ones we'll probably skip looking at because they're going to be pretty boring, I think. And this allows us to make some pick up the speed with the campaign quite a bit. So let's get going. Let's start the battle. A close victory, the game predicts. I predict a smashing defeat of the enemy. We'll see. Alright, and we're in. I'm actually going to be cutting the loading screens, even though I talked through this one for a little bit, so you saw a tiny piece of it. You won't in the future. Let's actually set up, let's just scoot you guys back for a minute. Set up like this, next to the water. I kind of like that. Forget about that. You guys can Go a bit wide. You guys over here. You guys over here. And then you guys are already there, so let's group. Oh, I forgot to. So I forgot to equip the general that gives us the turtle. Not that we need it here, because there's not lots of charging gonna be going on, so it's fine. Just start the battle. I think they'll be charging into us, which is fine. He will probably want a duel. He's negligible. Win within 1 minute 20. Okay. Okay. Permanent 25% hit points. Okay. I'll take it, I'll take it. I think we'll be challenged anyway. They're still moving, just a question. Seems like they are. Let's take a little bit of a look. See over here. We're in a bit of a slow march. God, this game looks really good. I think this is the button. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Nice. So good, so good. Oh, okay, let's accept it. Last second acceptance. Alright, you guys almost ready to fire? I don't like fire at will, but... And I think that should be it. Let's go. Let's take a shot. 100% melee evasion, always nice. Helps enormously with duels. Are we hitting them? We are. They're getting dwindled down already. Be nice if we can dwindle them quite far. I always like these dialogues in these fights, it's pretty good. Our success loomed large. Already, huh? So they're taking fire, but they're still okay with it. Taking about 20 of them down, not a lot yet. These archers are low level. Let's see, do we need to move forward yet? Well, I guess we can anyway, so let's set up over here. Let's move you guys around over here. Oh, we might be able to get CaoCao in before this is even... Oh, this is actually not a bad thing. Get 25% of his hit points back. Okay. CaoCao's emerged victorious. They broke already. Let's go, send him in there. And you guys. Push on these guys. Make sure they die. You guys, fire on them. CaoCao in here. And now that they've turned around. Oh, we're already victorious. Alright. So, easy battle, easy battle. Let's just claim this victory. I don't think they run. If they do, that's fine. Alright. So, 0 losses. A duel win for CaoCao. Cool with this start. Oh yeah. Very nice. So let's just take the income. Defeat the enemy forces completed, so we get 50% campaign movement range extra here. That's really nice. Recruit and maintain a total of 6 units at the start of the new turn. Currently we have 5. Treasury is 1000. on that as a reward on that mission. And we gotta move to the Jiangju Toolmaker, the Pyongyang Copper Mine, and the Liujiang Lumberyard. So we'll basically be on a round trip from the Copper Mine to the Lumberyard to the Toolmaker. Yes. Alright, let's face north. So that's what we're doing. Since we can recruit anywhere we want, we can this way. Find out that Pyongyang is under pressure from some looters. We complete this, we get 5 credibility, as we can see over here. Very nice. And we have to fight Handan, who's right over here. Alright, so let's...
As they fight side by side.
Yes, we are aware of this. Lots of horses. Alright. Much cavalry. So we're gonna recruit. We have to recruit one more, and I'm actually gonna pop in. Yeah, let's just go with Kev and fill out Cao Cao's retinue. It's fine. We'll recruit a strategist once we get one, and then find something to handle our foot soldiers and move these guys out and add some more cavalry in here. But for now, this is what we're going to be recruiting. Our treasury is fine because we have no regions. We're regionless. We get 50% retinue upkeep reduction, which makes our army super cheap. So this is gonna pop up quite a bit. It's gonna double basically. And we obviously have this 50% movement range buff as well. So let's look at this. Missions issued, mission success, diplomacy report. Our armies have strayed across the border. So yeah, we trespassing. It's fine. We have to anyway. All the missions. And the mission success. So we've recruited. We're all good. And anything else we gotta do? We can take a look at our court real quick. There's not much there. There's Chao Ing. We can look at our family tree actually. So Cao Song is our dad. Lady Ding is our mom. Then there's Cao Cao and Lady Bian. And then there's Cao Ing, who is our heir and only child. No factions available, no candidates, no nothing. Let's take a look here. We're a governor. A governor provides us 1 army and 1 assignment slot and nothing else. Alright, so that's that. Diplomacy, not much we can do. There are very little quick deals available, so we won't be diving into that yet. We will once we get our own land. Reforms will be coming up when they come up in more turns. And that's everything there is to see right now, except for the fact that we of course have to equip our follower, our military expert. That's what I meant. And more morale for cavalry is quite nice. The extra satisfaction doesn't do much for Cao Cao, but hey, it is what it is. Regular horse, some weapons. Okay, good. Alright, so let's end the turn. So the next couple of battles I will fight them, but I'll cut them out of the let's play because they're gonna be boring. But we fight them just to preserve units basically. Medium casualties predicted. We can probably do this with like 20 casualties or something like that, less maybe. So we're just gonna fight this battle. I'll see you guys on the flip side. So it seems I overestimated myself a little bit. We lost like 50 guys here. I even managed to lose an entire unit of mounted lancers. I shouldn't have put them in the fight, but I did. We'll take the replenishment. They're even running. Okay, that sucks. Oh, they're not. They're dead. Okay, good. So we killed them. Get another 1,000 for a treasury. Oh no, that's not killing them. That's actually recruiting up to 6 units. Defeat the enemy forces. We have blown up the Han, so that's good. And now we have a new mission issued. Cao seeks recognition. The land is chaotic, and there's trouble reports open rebellion in the north. It's vital to gain some power in the courts, so the tide may be quelled. So there we go. Upon success, we get a reward of 2,000 in our treasury. Very nice. So I forgot to read these out. So the Magistrate Cao apprehends a thief. Tales abound from a nearby town where a prolific thief has been stealing from the market. The local lords have requested you attend in your role as magistrate to resolve the situation. So that's what we're doing at the toolmaker. And at the lumberyard we are investigating a corrupt magistrate. So a poor villager starving by the side of the road tells you a tale of a corrupt magistrate of a nearby county. You give him food and medicine, striking out to investigate this crime. So that's what why we're traveling, basically. If you wonder why we're the traveling warband, that's why. And we're moving all the way over here. Let's go. We lose our mustering, but it's fine. Completed this. The lumberyard has been reached, and upon the lumberyard we are trying to come to an agreement. Where in the guise of a Han official, you confront the magistrate and mention that you've heard of irregularities in their account. The magistrate laughs and readily admits this before offering you the usual fee to look the other way. So the question is, do we want another 1,000 for a treasury, or do we want credibility? Seeing as Cao Cao hates the corrupt, well, at least he thinks. It states in his story, let's put it this way, that he's not happy with the state of the empire. Taking the bribe seems like something Cao Cao might do, because he tries to manipulate here, but the fact that we go after this guy because we find the wounded villager, I just want to imprison him. It just feels better. Let's put it that way. Since your stain and your honor could not go unpunished, you personally threw the magistrate into prison. There we go. Sounds good to me. Alright, so that much is done with that, and we're gonna be moving on towards the toolmaker. And we get to get a reform. Now we're gonna sort of want to think ahead here, because I think after we reach the toolmaker, which is in 3 turns before the next reform, we're gonna get offered some land, and we might take it. Population growth, construction cost, military markets, register of land and population. I wish I could postpone this and just get it when it was needed, but okay, that's not gonna happen. So it's basically gonna be 2 more turns until the next reform once we're in, so that's when you can get the extra trade agreement. So I'd say until that point we can invest in a bit of we can invest in some military things. I think I'm not quite sure what kind of economy we're gonna get in the land we're grabbing, because I took Chen in my test playthrough of these first couple of turns just to see where it went. That was peasantry for sure, so this would have been nice, but if we end up getting something with a lot of commerce, I'm gonna feel real shitty about picking this. So we're not picking any of these. We could grab this with the eye in the future, right? gonna get land in 3 turns, which is before the next for the next reform. And then in the next reform, if we get either income from commerce or income from peasantry, we can pick either one and boost our income, which is always very helpful at the start of the game. And then we can grab this a little bit later, right? Let's just do that. I like that idea. I like the idea of future-proof in here. So let's get the foreign envoys, get the extra trade agreement, which I'm pretty sure we can't use yet. But check it out. I don't think we have anything to trade, so we have no lands. But it'll allow us to set up a trade immediately upon getting land. And then we can either go commerce or peasantry, or if it's neither and it's industry, we can go into military or growth. So it leaves us a lot of options and it sets us up for the future. I like it. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Alright, and that's the turn for now. Let's see where this is heading. Liu Kang is moving around in a small city. We're gonna go through your lands, Liu Kang. I hope you don't mind. Hope you don't mind. Just passing through route. I'm just a magistrate with a small army on my back. Alright, so the Zhang brothers. You hear rumors of 3 brothers of the Zhang family from Julu country who have been gathering many followers to their side. It is said that one day, while gathering herbs, one of the brothers was visited by an old man who handed them a book of 3 volumes, The Essential Arts of Great Peace. It was said that whoever held this book would be able to bring peace to all mankind. The group have begun calling themselves the Yellow Turbans due to the scarves they wear on their heads. And that's the start of the Yellow Turban Rebellion. So we'll see where this leads. We all know where this leads, I guess. So let's keep moving towards the toolmaker. We could force march, but I like, replenishing, even if it's just a little bit. Only 8%. Takes us 10 turns to fully replenish that. 8 turns for them, 2 turns for them, 4 for them, and 4 for CaoCao himself. So yeah, every little bit of replenishment is worth it, especially since we probably want to engage in some sort of fighting once we're done. Once we grab our land, but we'll see. So that was very quick. We can smash another end turn, and next turn we'll be able to move into the toolmaker's territory. And I'm not sure. I think we can recruit characters there, and then we pick where we want to go. And so we just move in range. There we go. Richard Cao apprehends a thief. Move any character to the following county. It's been done. And so here we get a thief no more. You set a trap for a criminal by setting up a stall in the market with apples covered in red paint. Your men easily apprehend the red-handed thief, who falls to their knees, pleading for their life to be spared. They stole only to feed their charming family after losing all their money to the tax collectors. So we could execute them and get more credibility, or we can hire them and get a character recruited. So I should have checked these before doing this, but I'm gonna hire him because I don't feel like killing someone for trying to keep their family alive. So let's do this. You hired the thief into your service. Their skills may yet prove useful. Character recruited. Estimate salary 100. And here we go. CaoCao faces a dilemma. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed, and it has come time that the capital requires your talents. The government has called for you to travel to Chen Commandery to relieve the current commander of their position. However, your father Cao Song has also suggested that he would pay for you to take on his title and lands instead. So if we go to Chen, we end up where you end up when you start your campaign, in the vanilla Three Kingdoms. So that's nice, but it basically, you know, offers us nothing really new, I guess. So we can either do neither, and then we'll have to, you know, pick a battle somewhere and kick someone out of their land and take it, and we can start wherever we want. Really, we can go wherever we want and go like, this is where we start, or we can take the lands of our father, and confederate Salsong and get the lands over here. So that's actually what we're going to be doing, because why not, right? So let's succeed our father. There we go. And we have now moved down to Zindu. And we see the Zindu lumberyards instantly under threat by Zizian. I think you say that way. I have no idea actually. Looters again. So we'll check that out. We've succeeded our father. We get plus 15 faction support for 3 turns, which is nice, but I doubt it will do much for us. You took your father's seat and his lands in the south. Alright, very good. So, looters declared war on Salsong. Salsa finds a home. Zindu is ravaged by conflict. While you have gained new lands to call your own, much must be done. Looters have seized a key region in the province and must be put down. So we have Zhejiang that we need to engage, and we'll get 15 credibility if we do. Faction confederated, Salsong. These 2 factions have become one. Deployed generals and family members have remained in this new faction, while others have left to seek their fortune elsewhere. Right? Okay. So we will have gained characters and ranks. CaoCao has gained a rank. He's level 2. Faction confederated. Commander is secured, so we have a commander here in Sindhu. And we need to appoint assignments, so we'll do that soon. Faction development, we gained the lumberyard and the small town of Sindhu. Completed the mission, diplomacy, everything we already read. Diplomatic reports. Yeah, I trespassed when I went there, that's fine. Character developments, and we get a lot of people we can recruit. Zhang Yang, who is sincere. Energetic, plus 5% campaign movement range, own army, and kind. Public order, it's okay. It's okay. Nothing bad. He gets clarity, dignity, roar of the beast. It's actually this is actually really nice. Really nice actually. Okay. So this is nice to start with. Relations, military. Mighty knockback. Attrition immunity. It's not terrible at all. Thing is, it's nice to have. Building up key production. Too bad. This skill is just really nice to have, because you can route, well, entire armies with it almost. No, not really. It's minus 18 morale, but it can help a lot to send them routing. We're thinking about who else? We have Cao Tai. Final Rush. Very nice as well. You can get the Roar of the Beast as well. Of course. Shock Cavalry. The thing is, we have Cao Cao in our army, leading our army, who has... it's gonna be for a second army, right? So, Charge Reflect, decrease ambition, reduce penalty from the side of our office, that's really nice. -2 satisfaction for this army, not really great. Then we have Ling Zhang, so this is getting more interesting. We need these kind of guys. A tax collector. Sentinel tax collector gets expertise, cunning, and 15% income from industry. That's actually really nice. It's not bad at all. Charitable, +4 public order, but less food, because he gives away the food, I guess. But more income from peasantry. Satisfaction, public order in administered commandery, and -10 undercover network cost for enemy spies. If he's okay, so that's not a thing really. Okay, and he gets tendency of steel. Enabled if, oh, it's a passive buff. Okay, gotcha. And basically his melee damage and armor piercing rises while he is engaged in melee or duel. It's actually nice. And for his army he gets bravery, charge negate, and immunity to fear. Okay, that's actually very decent. Might think about that, and then I clicked it away. That's super smart. So we have a couple of characters at court. We have Cao Song, our father, is coming into our court. Lady Ding, our mom, is in our court. And we have Jiang in our court, who is a warrior. And indecisive. -10 character experience. Humble. It's not too bad. Friendly, okay. And then Lady Bien is a magistrate, so +5% income from all sources, and range block chance, very nice, 100%. Clarity, not too bad. Incompetent, pretty bad. Uncomplicated, also pretty bad. And reduced penalty of desire, -% retinue upkeep, and decreased ambition. So that's nothing fantastic, Lady Bien, I'm sorry, but you know, it's what it is. Then Cao Song, ambitious tycoon, 10% income from commerce, and what we have here, morale and defending, nothing else interesting there. Dutiful, stern, 5% income from industry, but less public order, but he is not a prime minister or faction leader, so that's fine. And another 10% income from commerce, so he gets 20% income from commerce. That's actually pretty nice. That's actually pretty nice. That's actually not bad at all. Just check in if there's anything else that's nice that's in here. In that regard, not really. Okay, but that's not bad at all. 20% income from commerce. He doesn't like me though, because I took his land, I guess. And then Lady Ding is a preacher, which gives her +10% maximum cover when spying. I don't think anybody will fall for that, Lady Ding. But yeah. So +6 morale when commanding. The spy cost. Retinue upkeep reduced. So basically you want to put her in an army. Okay. Alright, well, let's take a look what we have assignment wise. String turns, not really that interesting, although it's bad if you want to go after them. What's our income coming from anyway? It's all peasantry, okay. So this would be actually nice. Order, less corruption, useful later on, but she's an old hag. 50% income, peasantry. Yeah. It doesn't really matter who we put in there, but let's sign King. Let's upgrade Cao Cao. So Cao Cao is nature's ally and Imperious presence.
深林之内，暗藏杀机。
Doesn't really matter which way we go. Disciplined. Do not suffer morale penalty. When general dies. We did not have Cao die, so let's go for 10 more morale and 20. Yeah, let's go for this. That's fine. Extra speed and morale. That's always nice when you're running with this. So, assignments. Okay, yes. Center on text collection. This is what we were looking for. Lu Fan is a strategist and the only strategist in our pool at the moment. So we don't really have increased ambition to gain independence as an administrator. Need an administrator. Doesn't matter here either. Okay, it sort of levels that out a little bit, but that's gonna be fine. Not bringing a lot to our army, I must admit, but it's okay. Let's recruit him anyway. I want one strategist in, and then I prefer to have a champion in here. Although a sentinel wouldn't be a problem per se. Cunning, honorable, coordinated, tax collector. Okay, he's a tax collector too, I think. So he's trusting. '92 expertise. We're going with about very similar stat lines. We'll see. Can recruit here as well. Yeah. So Lu Fan is in. Welcome, Lu Fan. Welcome to the club. This is current retinue. Ah, okay. We have more than one army? We don't, right? No, we don't. Is he the only? Yeah, he's the only champion. I kind of like having a champion because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 6, 7, 8 cavalry units in here. So spears would be nice, right? So let's get him. Let's get spears. Let's confirm. So the problem is we're still taking a 50% reduction in upkeep until next turn. So this is gonna pop up to. So we're gonna be a 900, and these are gonna be twice as expensive as they look now. So I think we're just gonna pop 2 more of these, and we'll grab 2 more archers, and then Saber Militia is gonna be. And these guys we can as well. Level 2 is not too bad. I think this is what we're gonna stay with. Let's take a look at. There's nothing as this at this limit. Oh. If we still there's nothing. We would have to upgrade it here. That's 1400. It's 1100. We might be able to reach that actually, but we won't be able to push this through still, most likely. Oh, we won't be able to do that. Okay. So we're not gonna be able to fight this with this garrison on our side, because okay. We'll just have to recruit here and beat them with the army we get here. That's it. We'll have a big range advantage. Plenty of spears, but not enough, I feel like. Do we want to get more spears just to? I think we do. I think we want to just like go like this. Yeah, we can upgrade in here, but it might be nice to get some sort of. So we're okay. We're not even close to our maximum population. Could get the garrison in here, which would be nice, but not crucial at this point in time because we're right here. We can get some more income, go from 70 to 90, which will actually give us not 20 but 30 more income because we increase it by 50% due to our assignment. We upgraded the fishing port. Nice, but not the more. I say we build up this, and then we go into diplomacy. We're looking at quick deals. We should be able to get 2 trade agreements. 361, 361, 370, 362. 361 is gonna happen anyway. Let's see, can we get anything else out of this? Probably not, so let's negotiate this deal. And then we can get a second trade agreement. See, this is okay, so 329, the next highest, except for Guangzhou. Slim Big Dong. But we will. Oh, we'll have to pay him 116 for 1 turn. Just upfront payment of 116. You know what? That's. Wait, so this is 362. Let's not do this yet. Let's think about this. 362. And 329, so that's 33 difference. So yeah, we would make that money back. So it's actually worth it doing this. If my calculation quickly enough is correct. Let's do it. Grab that too. 2 nice trade deals. Should boost our money quite a bit. And I think that's our turn. We are probably gonna lose the lumberyard. I'm thinking they will attack. That would be, what I would do. If I'd known this financial situation, we could have probably upgraded our army way before. We didn't. Liu Hong declared war on Zhang Liang. Okay. Graffiti. As you walk through the local village, you see 3 men in the town square. They are tied to blocks and a headsman stands above them. Their crime was spreading graffiti promoting the yellow turbans around the village. Things seem to be getting out of hands with these yellow turbans. Yes, they do. Alright, so they didn't attack at all. They're just standing here. But fine. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. We are still mustering. Should have taken the -3 turns of mustering. We would have been done in a turn. That would have been great. Been injured and raring for battle. So I didn't even check, but these guys actually get along, so that's fine. So that's good. That's good. So we have a bit of money left, and we can recruit a bit more. I'd like to have these, but that's gonna drain our coffers so fast. So it's gonna be minus 560. So that's gonna. I can live with that. I can only get one though. Okay, get the next one next turn, I guess. And then that's it. Else field range is good at the beginning. It's not gonna be devastating this time because so much cavalry. There we go. They go in. We delegate this. Lose. Do they take it or do they take it? Okay. Okay. That should probably cost us a fair penny. Settlement lost. Teng Zhao defects. A yellow turban officer, Teng Zhao, has seen the error of his ways and surrendered to the emperor. He has implicated others in the plot who have been swiftly dealt the emperor's justice. It seems the yellow turbans are planning to strike against the empire. Alright, let's follow this story. Alright. I think we're gonna take one more turn of replenishment, mustering, and then we'll start thinking about taking out these guys, who now actually have a garrison. Not yet. Okay. Okay. Alright. So that's what's what. For now, we're gonna call this an episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode when CaoCao takes on the looters to finally secure and calm matters down in the Zindu province. And we can start looking for other ways to grow our hold on China. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this let's play, this episode, wow. If you like this episode, you could leave a like or subscribe to this channel. Wow, I'm like very focused right now. Anyway, if you like this and you want to see more of this, please leave a comment below, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for updates on this series. And for now, that's it. I'd like to wish you a good day, a good evening, good morning, whatever time zone or time you're watching this, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.